Right guys, welcome back. I hope everyone had a good Christmas and a New Year. I know it's been a couple months since I've done my last video. I've been really busy, but I'm going to crack on now, get this done this year. Hope all of you are going to enjoy this build as much as I am. It is stressing me out a little bit. We've overcome some obstacles. We've got some obstacles still to go, but I'll explain them now. Part 2 of the l200 build. I've already stripped my wiring loom. I've got some clips of that actually, of me stripping the loom down. Here's the harness here, it's massive. Basically, I've stripped it all back, and this is all the remaining wiring. It's not fun, there is loads of it. So that is everything you don't need. All the engine harness, the engine and the body loom is all in one. I'm running the M57 on a separate wiring loom, which I've actually got from Wiseman's Engineering, and I'll chuck that link up. It's just here. It's a really nice bit of kit. So that's the ECU. It's got immobiliser off, stage 1 map. It's got power inputs. That's a fuel pump trigger. Main harness earths. That is the pinouts for the clocks, so oil light, engine management light, etc. Then it's got OBD port, so you can still plug it in if you get any fault codes. And then last but not least is for the throttle pedal, which you have to use a BMW electric throttle pedal in that, because you cannot run it because it's fly-by-wire. Alright guys, so this is the K74 and the 4D56 engine and body loom all in one. I actually don't know where to start because it's huge and I've never done a loom this big, but I'm going to give it a crack anyway. First thing I've got to get rid of is this freaking mess. It was an aftermarket towed alarm, and I basically don't want that anymore. That is an absolute shambles. I cannot have that in my loom. I'm going to simplify this down and take you through it. Basically, I'm going to extinguish all the engine loom completely, get rid of everything, because obviously the engine and headlights, washers, 4x4 solenoids, you name it, it's all combined. So I'm going to have to strip it down, so I've just got the headlights, etc, etc, and all the engine loom gone. So yeah, there we go. So guys, I've been at this for about probably 2 hours now. I'm feeling it. So here basically I've got most of all of this crap, all the loom cowling cut off. It's taken me forever, but basically now what I have done is, before I even took this engine loom out, I actually labelled everything I wanted to keep, letters A, B, C, D, E, F, etc, etc, all on a sheet. So obviously headlights, oh god, what have we got here? Side lights, indicators, loom, I think what we got here. This is for wipers. As you can see, I've already started chopping out all the unnecessary stuff we don't need, and that's quite a bit already. I've ended up with a pile like this over here, and I'm hoping basically this loom should end up about this thin, the whole loom that we need. So I'm going to get back at it and we'll just do a little time lapse and go from there. Engineering loom and ECU. It's literally just plug and play. Just grab the original engine harness here, uses the original clips, slide it in, Bob's your uncle, clips straight in. It comes with full instructions as well, all layouts for everything. You literally cannot get it wrong. This instruction tells you which wire does what, where the powers go, where the earths go. Right, so the major obstacle I've come across with this build is the sump clearing the diff. I know I've already explained I've done a diff drop, but it still will not clear for the life of me. I've tried everything. I've tried even raising the engine. I still can get it to clear. So I've had to buy a front sump, a front version of the sump for the M57. I'm going to get some designed because obviously for you guys that are wanting to do your own swaps, you're going to need a front sump for this. I'll show you now basically where the bulb's got to sit as to where it's sitting now. Right, you can actually buy a couple versions of the front sump. They are literally hen's teeth to get hold of. You can get them out of a 2.5 diesel Vauxhall Omega or a BMW E38 730D, but they did not produce them in the UK. They only did them abroad. So, like I said, they're like literally hen's teeth to buy. If you find one, I would suggest going down that route. But I will be producing some and getting some made for these swap kits, which will be available to you guys. I'll make a website, put everything on there, full swap kits, everything will be go then. Right, since you guys last seen me on my first video, I've actually had this M57 in this engine bay and out probably 6 times. Like I said, I just cannot get it to fit. I've already made my own engine mounts. I've made them down here. I'll be producing these as well. These are just mock-ups I've MIG welded together. The next ones will be fully TIG welded. I've got my own TIG welder now. Same as this side. All custom made. I'll make them in-house. And as for the brackets, I've used the original L200 rubbers. As for the brackets in the engine bay, basically down here, I cut the original mounts off from here. Now, I think these are, if I remember rightly, about 60mm thick. So what I did was, I kept the same angle, I moved them 50mm forward, and then cut off 40mm off the back of them, and then welded them here, just so everything clears. I couldn't maintain the original mounts. It's just basically the turbo is all in the way because the original bracket is like here. Everything just gets in the way, and yeah, it's just fiddly, so I had to do that. But I'll put everything in there to explain how to do this. It's no worries. Other than that, I cut the airbox off because I'm running a snorkel. There's no point me keeping the original filter. I'm just going to come straight off the turbo, straight up to, I've got like a waterproof canister, air filter, straight up to snorkel, so I can still go through rivers and stuff. Ace. Right, so that's pretty much all I can cover for this video. I'm just waiting on parts again. Just the sump I'm waiting on. That's pretty much it. I've covered the wiring. I hope all of you guys liked it. Don't forget to like, comment, and definitely subscribe. I really appreciate that. And thank you very much for the nearly 10k views I've had. That's nuts. I never thought that would happen, but it did. Blew my mind. I've had nothing but positive comments, and yeah, thank you very much everybody for that. Hope to see you in the next one, and I'll definitely get it uploaded quicker than 2 months. Hopefully in a couple of weeks I'll have part 3 out. I've got a real good mate of mine here filming for me. I really appreciate everything he does. Gonna chuck his YouTube down in the description. My other friends here. Yes, we are socially distancing. And I'll chuck his, he's got a Twitch stream, so if any of you are into Twitch and watch Twitch, I'll chuck his in there as well. He'd really appreciate the support. So would Stephanie, really appreciate it, and thank you very much. I look forward to seeing you guys. Peace.